Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable my lecturer, Mrs. Nurul Afiatana MPD. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to present the research article which written by Tolgagok with the title The Effect of Social Networking Site on Students' Studying and Habits. There are 7 parts that I want to present. First, abstract. The second, introduction. Next, theoretical review, method, result and discussion, conclusion, and last, my argument. Firstly, I'm going to abstract part. The research article entitled The Effect of Social Networking Site on Student Study and Habit was written by Tolgagok in 2016. This research article has the purpose to examine the positive and negative effect of social networking site on female and male students' studying and habits. The author was researching his article by survey methodology. He was giving questionnaire to 220 students in vocational school of higher education. After giving it to them, the result revealed that the digital technologies and social networking sites have negative impact on students' studying and habits. Secondly, I'm going to introduction part. In this part, I'm going to make concern about the importance of this research article. This research article has a very important discussion because many previous studies said that social networking site or social media has negative impact and can be addictive in students. So, the author want to prove the statement. If the social media has negative impact, what are the impact that can be caused? Does this impact have an effect on female and male students' studying and habits? Next, I'm going to theoretical review part. In this part, I'm going to make concern about the reason of author participate in researching about the effect of social networking site. Here are some previous studies about the effect of social networking site which attract Tolgagok to participate in researching about it in 2016. Skill in 2011 report that social media is the negative impact of anxiety, behavior changes, mental health problems, psychological effect, severe loss of personal productivity, stress, a sense of guilt and crisis, etc. of adolescents. Wang in 2011 too showed that children spend plenty of time on social networking sites instead of doing homework, studying the courses, and preparing examination. Many studies from Duncan, Hoekstra, and Wilcox in 2012, Calpido, Costin, and Morris in 2011, Aper, Nance, and Wagner in 2009, Wang in 2011 report that student grade negatively affect using of social networking site. Next, I'm going to methodology of research part. In this part, I'm going to make concern about the way the author took or collect the data, the place where the author conduct the research, and who are the participants of this research. Here are 14 questions which given by the author to 220 students. 220 students are consisting of 33% female and 67% male, and their age were between 18 and 20 years old. The author chose the students from 4 departments in Torbali Technical Vocational School of Higher Education at Turkish Aylo University, Turkey, to be his participant in his research. And the 4 departments are Industrial, Glass and Ceramics, Geotechnic, Drilling Technology, and natural building stone technology. Next, I'm going to the main part. It is finding and result part. From the 14 questions which given by the author to 220 students, there are 11 findings that I get from the research. But I'll just explain some of it. First, in this questionnaire, the author asked about the highest level of educational students' father and mother has completed. Because the role of students' parent is considered important in supervising them when using the social media. Therefore, the author attached this question to the questionnaire. And the result is the family members of the female and male students have high school degree about 55%. From this result, I can conclude that there are so many parents who do not understand about the impact of social networking site for their children, and maybe some of them will let their children linger using social media. And the result of this article said that majority of the students have the smartphone between 15 and 20 years of age. It is too young. At that age, they cannot use their smartphone wisely, and maybe they just spend their on it just for fun. Third, I like you to look at this table. This table explains the difference in the use of computers in male and female students. The first highest percentage is 86,11%, while in male student is 87,16%, who state that they use the computer for using Facebook. The second highest percentage in female students is 75%, while in male students is 85,13%, who state that they use it for listening to music. And the third highest percentage in female students is 69,44%, while in male students is 77,70%, who state that they use it for watching the movie. From this result proves my statement in the second point that without parental supervision, the students use their smartphone and computer just for fun. Next, let me show you this table. It represents that students do not like to reading book, newspaper, etc. The students generally prefer to follow social networking sites instead of doing it. The last result, according to the research article, results said that spending time of the student for doing physical exercise is quite a little. Approximately 60% of the female and male students do not find time for going to the gym or physical activity. Approximately 80% of students do not take an interest in studying science courses. About 80% of female students and 60% of male students study major courses less than 1 hour. Approximately 80% of students do not take an interest in studying social course. From the finding and the result point, I can conclude that social networking side of social media has very bad impact for the students. From the findings and the result point, I can conclude that social networking site or social media has very bad impact for the students because it can reduce their passion for learning, even tend to be lazy. Also, they tend to live individually and less socialized with those closest to them. Before I close this presentation, let me show you my argument about this article. Social networking sites have many usage. Some of it is help people to make a new connection, to improve friendly relation with other humans, and to exchange information. But social networking sites can be addictive for some people, especially the student with an age range 15 to 20 years old who use the social media or social networking site without the supervision from their parents. Then come up the negative impact of social networking sites, such as anxiety, behavioral changes, mental health problems, psychological effect, severe loss of personal productivity, stress, a sense of guilt, and crisis on adolescence. Therefore, the role of parent is needed. It is to supervise their children when they are using the social networking site or social media, so they don't feel the negative impact of it. We have come to the end of the presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.